My name is Braimah Tayo Lawal. I'm a painter, I'm an artist, I'm an all-around creative. So, there's a story about my first time displaying my art in New York City. This was late July 2021, last year. So I had the opportunity to have a group show in New York, in Manhattan, As an artist, that's like a dream come true. I was super excited. I was so full of gratitude and joy, but also my ego was like super out of the roof. I kept telling myself, look at me, I'm going to New York, I'm going to Manhattan, I'm gonna be amazing, I'm gonna sell all my artwork. So I remember I had to buy my plane ticket. Man, I actually didn't have the money to buy the plane ticket. Someone bought a piece of art that was like $500 and my ticket was like $490 something. So it was like perfect, like it was alignment, like it was crazy. So when someone bought a piece of art in Chicago, I got that money and bought a plane ticket. Now it was time to get an Airbnb. Also didn't have the money for the Airbnb because I was really broke at the time. And I had some money saved up, but that was the money I was gonna save up to like when I go to New York and how move around. I still have a 9 to 5, but the 9 to 5 I invested so much into my art that I was running out of money. So eventually I was lucky enough to get some money to get an Airbnb with my friend Ahmed. So, I went to New York, super excited, but my Airbnb was like an hour away from the city. That was the cheapest Airbnb I could get. And each Uber ride was like $100. Like no joke. It was like 90 something dollars. So the first day I came 2 days before the show so I could be there on time. Mind you, I had a bag, a Ghana Must Go. A Ghana Must Go is a bag from Ghana. It's like a traditional bag we normally use. So I had all my paintings in it. So that was kind of funny. So I carried those paintings I paid for like check-in, got them. I was so happy to have the paintings. I went to the show. I started feeling kind of sick. And I was like, I don't know if I should keep going, So I went to the show and no one bought a painting. And I was down on my luck because I spent all my money, like literally on that trip. And I was thinking I'll make everything back. That was my goal. I was like, it doesn't matter, I'll use everything I have, pay for the ticket, pay for the Airbnb, pay for the Uber, because every painting I have, I calculated how much I'll get from. In my mind, I was thinking I'll sell everything out because I'm in Manhattan. Like, who's gonna stop me? That was my ego talking. So I had this one painting called Last Amir. It's a painting I made. It was on like cardboard. It was like, I was even hesitating to bring that painting to New York because I was like, who's gonna buy this painting? Because it wasn't on canvas. All my other paintings were on canvas. It would look very presentable. So I had this painting. I kind of like clipped it up with like paper clip. It was just looking really, in my mind, I was just like, this is just gonna be there for fun. So the show was about to end. I met new people. Everyone was leaving. I was really sad because I didn't sell anything. I was like, I literally didn't make any money back from this trip. So basically, I was literally packing everything. I was really defeated. Like, no, I couldn't show it to my face, but I was like, damn, I did not sell any paintings. So I was putting everything back in my Ghana Must Go because the show was over. It was a pop-up. Putting everything back. Then I looked behind me and 3 guys are behind me. They're like, hey, we were looking at one painting that we were trying to buy. And I was like, oh, I suggested one painting that I thought what they were talking about. They were like, no, this one. I was like, really? They're like, yeah, we would like to buy it. And I was like, okay. So I talked to the organizer of the show. I was like, hey, these guys are trying to buy it. And the painting was like $250. And that was literally, mind you, remember I told you the Uber was $100 and 100. So in my mind, I'm like, wow, that was the cheapest painting I had, and that was gonna cover my Uber cost. So that painting was sold to them. I was still defeated. I was sad. Came back to Chicago. I had the coronavirus. I had corona. I was feeling so bad. Like I came back to Chicago. I was sick for a while. Then all of a sudden, someone sent me a tweet from the University of Pennsylvania that they tweeted about my painting. They were like, "We're so happy to have received this painting from the students." So that one painting that was sold at that event is now in the University of Pennsylvania, the Wharton Business School. Is in their school on the 3rd floor, and is there forever. And I still don't know what that means, but I'm so grateful. It was a lesson that was taught during that journey of my life. But it's just funny how things happen on the journey and you just don't understand. But I don't know. I'm still trying to understand why that happened, but I'm still grateful. It's still monumental because that's what they said. They said it's going to be here for years to come. That's what the tweet said. It's going to be here for me. So when I have kids, I can show my kids that painting, and this story will be told forever and ever. My name is Braimah Tayo Lawal. I'm an artist, I'm a creative, and I'm a visionary.